Mr. Kanye West says. I mean these hats gonna be like 15. Um, we I literally while I was setting up to do this was looking at like winter hats, looking at winter hats. I know it's about to start getting cold, so we get people you know what I'm saying, ones they can wear in the winter time. I don't know where Byron is. I know this nigga phone's terrible, I can tell you that. You gotta, you can't turn the light on wherever you at, nigga. I figured it had to be, I figured it had to be something. There we go, there we go. I was trying to, I can hear. I was trying to get you on my headphones so it made more sense, but I think we rolling. This nigga was, this nigga was in the, he was in the shadows like vampire from Brooklyn. Niggas in the shadows. Hey man, so you know, I just wanted to, I just wanted to just have a quick soiree, I guess, about your boy, Mr. West. No, no, not at all. Like you sent me a video a couple weeks ago where he was doing an interview in Chicago at a Chicago radio show, and he was like, yeah, you know, saying like, you know, along my path I kind of lost my way, but you know, I'm getting back with my old manager, and I'm surrounding myself with all my, you know, the old people, you know, that used to help me write, and the people that used to do this and do this, and nigga, that was like 3 weeks ago, like, and then like I'm just kind of glad or whatever that we didn't. I didn't see Saturday Night Live until after the show on Sunday when he gave his speech and all that stuff. And I'm like, this nigga is going further. Like the more he talk, like, and I even told you when you sent them, like, man, I ain't trusting this nigga until I see something definitive. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't get my hopes up for Watch the Throne 2, like none of that. Like I ain't giving them no credit, no nothing, man, until I see something definitive. And this nigga just keep going. I mean, like, this nigga go right and then he just go right and further right. He just keep going, man. Snatch his hat, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. First off, that's a dope episode of Atlanta. If you don't know what Atlanta is, you should definitely watch it. But yeah, everything he's saying, like none of the stuff he's saying is just making sense to me. You know, like when the guy that was interviewing the dude from TMZ, he had asked him, he was like, you know, saying like, you know, I'm gonna actually take the hat off. Kanye was like, I ain't taking it off. The dude was like, cool, that's your right, you know, that's your First Amendment, whatever. He was like, but you know what I'm saying, I'm just gonna let you know that I don't rock with what it make, you know, what it stand for. Kanye like, oh, it don't stand for the same thing for me, what it stand for you. And then he was like, so then the dude asked him, he said, well, all right, cool. He's like, but are you really saying that, you know what I'm saying, like, the hat is saying that you don't support, like your stance is saying that you don't support Donald Trump? You just sat there for a long time, like. He was like, then he was confused, like, couldn't even process the point, and then he went to, then the first thing he said was like, I'm an African American. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like, nobody said he was, like, what are you talking about right now? I just don't understand it, man. Like, I just don't understand it. Yeah, but yeah, I've seen people that's bipolar, but they're like they make sense though. Like their rationale makes sense just on two different tracks. Like one of them might be a dangerous, violent type way, but their thinking makes sense though. You know what I'm saying? Like Delonte West. You know what I'm saying? Like he was bipolar, and so I guess his good side or whatever was when he was playing basketball and stuff, and his bad side was when he wasn't playing basketball. Like so, his thinking was like, you know, so when he got caught with all them guns and stuff, his thinking was like, you know what I'm saying, my family in danger, I'm gonna do anything I gotta do to protect my family. That makes sense. Now riding around with guns, that don't make sense, but the actual what you were going to do or thinking about doing or whatever, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye not making sense. And I love for people to be like, oh well, you know what I'm saying, uh, most most black people used to be Republicans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and he was like, you know what I'm saying? It switched over because of the welfare system and all this stuff. And they like to bring up like, man, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican. Like, so to me, that's a cop out. They're saying that just because Abraham Lincoln was a Republican and he freed the slaves or whatever, then I mean all black people got to be Republicans. Like, it ain't like niggas had a choice. You know what I'm saying? It's just not making sense. Yeah, man, it's just not making sense. That's what I'm saying. Like it'd be one thing if he was actually making sense though. Like that's the part that I'm having trouble with or whatever. Is that he's not making sense. Like if he was making sense and having just complete thoughts, like then I would like I don't rock with him like whatever he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand his point of view. Like I can't understand nothing he's doing because he's not making sense. He's literally like just not like nothing he's saying is making sense. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't know what he's doing, man. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, like yeah, I can't go back and listen to the old Kanye. Like I just can't do it. I can't like and I love the first three. You know what I'm saying? And then Twisted Dark Fantasy. Like I love those albums, but I can't listen to it. And now it's to the point where like, I can't even listen to like his features, like that uh like Jeezy put on. One of my favorite songs of all time. Like, I can't listen to. I mean, I can listen to G. As soon as Kanye come on, like I gotta change the track. Like, I can't listen to it, man. I can't listen to it at all. Like, hey, hey, Snoop. Snoop yeah, it ain't even right. It ain't like ain't nobody saying Kanye gonna be Kanye no more. Like and Snoop a OG for real for even calling them out. Like, man, they don't, what do you say, they don't respect good music no more. It's like, nigga, you ain't making good music. Like, nigga, make good music again. You know what I'm saying? Right. And this rationale of like, you can't bully me for my hat no more. Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, just like, what are you talking about, man? When you gonna grow up and understand that just because that's how it was when you was a kid, that's not how the world actually worked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had a messed up childhood in some form of way. You know what I'm saying? But for you to be like, I'm doing this because uh, kid Kanye couldn't wear his hat because his bullies would take it, but ain't nobody taking my hat. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that has nothing to do with what we talking about. Like, put on a different hat. Like, nobody's saying you can't wear hats. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody told this nigga like, no, nigga, you ain't allowed to wear no fitteds or snapbacks or nothing. Like, you not allowed. Like, he said it like that, nigga, wear a different hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's talking about the actual hat. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I just don't get it. I don't know what he's doing, man. And you know what I'm saying, for him to hold everybody hostage at Saturday Night Live because they can't leave until like the show over. You know what I'm saying? But so I guess during like the ending performance, they don't let people leave until it's over. Like, so if you calling, you know what I'm saying, it's already 1:30 in the morning. Nigga trying to go. You calling everybody back to the stage because you want to talk about nonsense. Like, come on now. It wasn't making sense to me, man. Oh. Mm. Um, I think. Oh, that's a good question. To an extent, I think so. To an extent, like I don't know. Yeah, to an extent, man. To an extent, he'll still be getting this action. He wouldn't be getting it so much from his peers, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Like some people will still give him that grief. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's a good question though. But I think he'll still get it, but it'll be toned down from his peers if he was making good music. But for the people that actually got to live this actual life that's actually affected by the stuff that he say and do, I don't really think that will have no bearing on how they feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people been saying, like, I've been saying Kanye fell off albums ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't rock with him albums ago. So I want to say maybe Twisted Dark Fantasy was probably the last album I actually like listened to. And I think after that he had like that the good music compilation. Like, I could rock with that, but everything else like Yeezus and all this other crap, man, I can't listen to that trash. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't cut cuz out of his mind though. Like, for real. Could have been, yeah. Gotta be. It gotta be. That's what I'm rocking with. Cause there's no way you can tell me. There's no way you can tell me that you go from, you know what I'm saying, roses and on my way home and all these songs about, you know what I'm saying, making your way like through something. Uh, the vibe is different. The I don't know. Like I can't even explain it because we've seen people successfully make that transition from the streets to the rap game to the corporate game or whatever, or from where I started at and then where I'm at now. Like a Jay-Z or something would be a great example of something like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like we right. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. So that's a person that successfully transitioned from the streets to the music game, or from one life to a completely different life. And then Kanye is just an example of like how you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Look at because your music trash, your opinions trash and don't make sense, and your clothing line is trash. The only thing that got any kind of grip, I guess, is your shoes. I guess, like, you know what I'm saying? Do his clothes sell? Nigga, Poopity. No, I hope he do. I hope he do. I hope they send that nigga back to whatever part of Chicago you from. You know what I'm saying? Drop that nigga off back in the trailer and make that nigga do beats again. Like, I I hope he do, man. I hope he pledge all his money and Trump promise him a spot and then they lose the election. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping for. I just can't rock with cuz, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's a Yeah, it's a real song for real people, man. Like that's a real song about real people's struggles and their problems and just trying to make it from one job to the next job somewhere where they can support their family and actually make some money. You know what I'm saying? So they can rise up. Like nigga, that's all nigga trying to do is rise up. Like that's a real song though. I don't know what's going on over here, but that's hilarious. Anyway though, this thing lagged out, which is cool. I'm starting to wrap it up, but yeah, I don't know about this Kanye guy, man. I don't understand him. I don't understand it. Uh, and he keeps saying like nobody gonna bully me off my hat. Like yeah, but you ain't. Like, you standing behind a line of bodyguards. You know what I'm saying? Like, say it in front of walk in your neighborhood, walk in your old neighborhood in Chicago, and tell them that you ain't tell them you ain't gonna take off your hat. Nigga, the gang life's so serious in Chicago, you can only wear your hat a certain way. Like each different way you wear your hat is a different game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for you to say that, like, you will get bullied off your hat. You know what I'm saying? As long as you come from behind them bodyguards, man. Or you stay in Beverly Hills, wherever the Kardashians stay. You know what I'm saying? I just I don't understand, cuz, man, for real. I'll try to bring this dude back on real quick before we wrap it up. I don't know if it's I don't know if this thing working, but we'll try one more time. Now we're gonna wrap it up. Wrap it up like the old Dave Chappelle skits. Yeah, not at all. Not right, right, right. Yeah, man, I definitely. Yeah, like some stuff we couldn't ignore, or you know what I'm saying. Some stuff just like we didn't get to in the proper show on Sunday. Uh, but it was too much to ignore. So we had to come back to at least revisit for a moment. But don't talk. I don't want to talk about the Browns. I don't want to talk about them. Uh, yeah, don't, don't. Yeah, don't make us talk about it. Hopefully, when we come on, when we do our show Sunday, 5 to 7, hopefully we'll be coming off of a victory, and we'll be over the moon by that point. But yeah, right. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So hopefully they will. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk about them, but whatever. All right, man. So 5 to 7. Send out some invites for us. Send some invites for us. Support us, like, share, all that stuff. We appreciate y'all joining. We was trying to test out some equipment at the same time, so we can broaden this umbrella. So we'll see how that works out, and we'll go from there. But other than that, man, we'll see y'all Sunday. Like I said, 5 to 7.